Hello, boys and girls. You're watching my true 100% playthrough of Mario Kart World for Nintendo Switch. For anybody who's still confused about that, we gotta get 3 stars on every single difficulty in order because we are not allowing ourselves, if you read the description, to do 3 stars on 150cc or whatever the hidden mode is next. And that would then count, or 3 stars for the other difficulties as well. We're not allowed to do that. So we have to do that on Grand Prix and Knockout Tour, but more importantly, we also have to get the time trial stuff done, do all the normal lockables, like locking every character or card, but also we have to get all the collectibles in free roam, and that is what we're actually focusing on right now. The last video we played as a Pokey, and now we're going to play as Steam Bee. Fun fact, the Steam Bee right now seems to be like the mascot of the company that I think I talked to you about a bit more. The place where I'm actually using my guide right now is on GameCode.com, which has a bee in it, so this fits kind of perfectly. How hilarious in our intro set. So I figured, why not throw Bumblebee on it? It just looks really cute. Anyways, so we're gonna have to go around a bit for now. So, anyway, before we can do stuff, we need to basically go around here. We basically need to go around and collect everything as we did before. Oh wow, this is further back than I expected. Alright, we found this. Not really crazy challenge, by the way, where we have to bail and never... this time the bail. Just charge through everything. Looks cool. I'll say that much. Alright, well, that popped me out at a good time. Okay, so since we're already here, we should just go right from here. We should probably find another secret sooner or later. Oh, yeah, I think as... Alright, note the timing of your jumps, huh? I guess this is why they call it note the timing of your jumps, because it can sometimes be easy enough to just trick once, other times you don't want to make it at all. Okay, there we go. Doing it like that made it work better. Fortunately, it didn't show where the Peach Medallion was. All it said is it's hidden inside an unmarked block. Something tells me we're gonna have to do a Mac flip to actually get it here, then. keep in mind, you might have noticed, yes, we also have to be going a specific speed to even attempt this trick. Otherwise, we won't be able to jump high. I will say, charge jump is definitely the most confusing thing to learn. Especially as a new person like me. It's hard to control how exactly high you're supposed to go. Oh, actually, no, wait. Yeah, honestly, you know what? Looking at it now, it does make a lot of sense now. It's just, not there. Oh, I see. So certain blocks will shine. I get. So as you can see, not only do we have to find the beach medallions randomly, but sometimes these blocks that we can break normally with our stuff, some of those will have beach coins in them too. So that just shows you that you have to do a lot of different things in order to actually get all them. Alright, this one's gonna be on a very high rail, huh? Gonna have to go pretty far then. Guess we can't just get onto it from the ground level. Have to look up where we have to go. Alright, well at least we know where the icon is now. I think we'll have a better look if we go from this side here. Yeah, in fact, we could probably get up here. We got up there somehow. But, okay, the game will not let us go up there easily. Okay, this is really tricky. Okay, interesting. It gives us a hint though. It tells us to first find the P-switch, hop the line to collect blue coins. Which means our actual best setup would be to go over and get these blue coin missions done first, and then we can go back around to get this. That's another tricky part of trying to get all these, is you have to basically figure out, oh, this part simply cannot be done if I do this particular route, so basically I'll find out, oh, okay, if I want to get this peach medallion, I need to first go over to this P-switch and then go from there, and only then I can make an attempt at actually getting this peach medallion. I will say I'm honestly not surprised with how tricky this is. Nintendo seemed to focus most of their efforts on making sure this was done right, and, well, I think they definitely accomplished that part at the very least. There's so much to explore, so much to collect. It's hard to be made aware exactly where their stuff is, and who knows, in the future they might add a second world to this game. What I mean by that, like, expand the Mario Kart World to also include DLC tracks, and then add even more unlockables to do. So, gosh darn, that's gonna be very difficult to figure out. Okay, I did not get a good set here. Maybe we'll get better luck if we just ride this rail. Okay, we're gonna have to do this from a different angle. So, as tempting as it was to go to the right side area, we could not go there and find this. So we have to actually go from the backwards way. Go get a much more clearer path when I see V-switch that's next to the lines like we are going for initially. Oh wait, it's even further back than I expected. Oh wow, this was further down than I expected. See, I thought this was right near the dirt area, but I was wrong. So maybe I was closer than I expected. Okay, we need to definitely do tricks there. Can't just do nothing there. I will admit, I do like the fact that this game changes its background from day to nighttime as we play through. I'm just gonna reload that. One thing I noticed is all of the traffic stuff is kind of random, meaning it's like unaffected by what we do in the world. So I mean, sometimes we'll just not be able to do this challenge because we'll get unlucky. Okay, that is not where I want to flip. The right is a spot where I want to flip down. Trying to time your tricks in this game seems kind of tricky. If you know what I mean. Okay, good. We got a nice path here. Ugh. Okay, I think I did that very late. I mean, very early there. We need to wait until the last minute to jump. Or do it there. I don't know. Oof, close. Let's say a normal. Keep in mind, some of these are trickier than others. Some simply just require you to go to a certain spot. Others are way more tougher. For no apparent reason. Again, I don't get how you're supposed to get up there. Other than doing tricks and just hoping for the best. Sometimes it feels a little bit RNG too, whether or not we even get a trick that works or not. Guess if we needed to, we could always use a feather, but I don't like cheating using a feather. Okay, maybe we're not supposed to hit that bottom part. Not supposed to trick, but at the same time we can't hit the grass, so it's like, what do we do even? Now it finally worked. I don't know what was different about that attempt at all. Right, well, we're not reloading because this was really, really very, 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 very far out of the way of coins, and I don't want to waste time doing that. Okay, so we keep getting random ones, I see. I have no way, by the way, of tracking these random coin ones. There is another male one. But first need to find that V-switch step over here. I just realized, though, once we go on it, they're gonna be on it for quite a bit, though. That was a nice badge to look at there. Okay. Yeah, we're getting all sorts of stickers now. Oh, so we got that one way over there. Huh. Maybe we should do this one, since this is right next to us. Yeah, perfect. This one I figure, and I want to also do while I'm here. Okay, that did not work out there. Somehow we're making this work, though. What if we just do nothing? But the strands? No, it lets us just ride the train casually. Okay. It's probably the safer way of doing that. Okay, so we have to backflip over these guys. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a lot more obstacles than I was expecting, that's for sure. I got a lot of these your tricks are I guess nah, I'd prefer to do it this way. Wait, that's weird though. We got led into a beach medallion. The problem is we didn't have enough speed to get it. So now trying to remember that's there is going to be a bit tricky, but also remembering to go to the right spot can also be a bit tricky. Alright, alright. Let's land on top of this and get this challenge started. Alright, we got it. Perfect. It's during this challenge specifically where we can finally get the medallion that we were waiting on. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't backflip over these guys here. I'm so used to the other sap, so we have to flip around them first. Yeah, Pezzies are just as annoying as ever. At the very least, we dodge them simply with railtons. Oh my gosh, that was incredibly fast movement you had to do. Messed up at the very end, dude. If I was fast enough, I probably could have reloaded and still got it, but I'd rather do this a second time. Anyways, this is the part where we have to get the Peach Medallion, if anybody's wondering. Look how fast do you have to do that? There we go. Now we got the perfect ending. Now we just gotta do this again, only to get the other medallion that is way far off to the right. Requires us to basically ride this. So that's actually why we did that route specifically like this. If you want to make this go faster, by the way, you can just keep spamming the rail rides. Because you get more speed that way if you are constantly flipping in between them. Dude, we really have a lot of seed on this ale. So we pretty much just have to keep this up for a long time until it naturally takes us to the coin we need. Okay, here we go. Now we're on the right path. Bam! Wonder if there's another one on this same track. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of curious actually where this leads. Let's keep going for a bit. See if we can't find another free beach medallion while we're up here. This is gonna take forever to get back to otherwise. So I want to at least see where this leads. It's gonna feel like it takes a longer... What in the world? Target. Why did it put a named target on there? Does that mean we have to get that later? Or does something else need to be done? I think we're reaching the end of this. Yeah, okay. It took us back over here, but that's the first spot we already checked. So the only other place we would be able to go and have it be effective would be the other route. But we don't have a way of getting onto them yet. So that leaves us with... Yeah, and yeah, we can get a hospital line for Bitcoins. Let's go back to the main path again and get some stuff needed there. I'm also wondering if we should just get all the tracks done first and then do the overworld stuff, or do something else. I think right now I'm just kind of trying to get a good consistent shape on my completion part, or rather my guide that I'm using. So I think if I just focus on doing that, that will be a lot better. Alright, let's go to the river. Let's go off the river, or at least go close to it rather, and then try if we can't find a secret here. Okay, looks like that one's not as easy as I thought. Oh wait, we're going the complete run right well. Okay, perfect. We found it. At the very least, we found what we were looking for. And yes, that water chain you saw me do that is a sort of a trick. After you go underwater, there's a brief moment where you can basically fly just briefly. There we go. That worked well. Oh wait, this is already in the area where I wanted to get the other side. Okay, then that won't take long. This is the area next to the area where I tried to get that beach medallion earlier. I didn't have enough speed to do it. Alright. Maybe we need to remove this first. Yeah, there we go. Simple enough. Simple fix. Alright, now we're still going on here. There should be another P-switch on this right corner if we go long enough. Might just keep going for a bit longer here this time to make sure I'm not missing anything. Well, it's underneath something. Of these, they're not really clear where you're supposed to go, honestly. Okay, I need to go in the water if I want to have a chance. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. It was closer than accepted. Just was not following the right path there. Alright, here we go. Time to go on a wilderness adventure and hopefully reach the goal in time easily. So we got our toads to a vine. We can also trick off of this. Not get an item there. That could have helped us out there. Hey, this is like a solar close now. That's very tight, by the way, and precise when it actually vanishes. That one I blame not getting that item for being the reason why I failed that. So let's try hopefully get a good item. Actually, like, get an item this time and get a good one at that. We'll just do a trick off of this instead. There we go. Okay, we only get mushrooms here, but that's perfect because we need to cut here anyway. So now we use a mushroom to take this first off-road section. I use another mushroom to cut out this section. And suddenly that's much easier than expected. And now we're over in a completely different area. So we'll just reset. Alright, well, I suppose we're already next to this area, which is close to... so let's just do that ice next. Alright. Alright. Let's get this first. Punch off the core pipe to get massive air. We get a double item, huh? So we have to use a double mushroom here. They asked us to get a double mushroom here. Okay, this one seems like it might be RNG reliant or just reliant on getting a very particular angle. Trying to figure out the angle as well as the timing for the mushroom is going to be very precise, I think. Okay, that looked like it was getting closer, though. That actually looked like it was gonna touch it. We almost got the angle there. So we need to a boosting. That's the only way we can get up there. That looks so much cooler now that we did it right. Alright, let's retry from start so we can go backwards. Oh, I can see the icon. I just looked at the back end of this area and realized, oh, there's something up there. Looks like we're going up top. And we got a Westerite panel just for coming up here. But this is where we wanted to go. Okay, I assume we have to use this to get up top. Ah! This is gonna be a bit trickier to do, I seems. Oh, although I think that quarter pipe will probably be more difficult than this, but you never know. And yes, by the way, anybody who's wondering, yes, this is a lot like Forza Horizon 5, which I did play through off camera. I mean, in my own time. Too bad I do not have a setup for recording my Xbox Series X that I play it on yet, but I don't know. Who knows when we're gonna try that. Of course, that game is also linked to PC, so we could still get achievement stuff if we choose to play on PC. So we could always do it on there. Kidding me? I thought that was gonna work. Just didn't want to work. Just getting the right angle on this is what's really tough. Okay. That's self. Don't drift that, probably. I did see another question mark panel on the ground. Like, if you look at the map on the right corner of the map screen, you can kind of see where it's supposed to go. So yeah. Otherwise, this is kind of another annoying piece of challenge. Just figuring out how to get up here is the tough part. Because it's annoying enough that you can't just rush it or else you just run into the wall. But if you don't move far enough over, you'll just mess up entirely. Maybe if I could just get onto at least the side right. Okay, yeah, see, like that. Yeah, the game kind of gave that to me once we got that done. Question is, how do we get up top there after we have done that already? Probably from here? Yeah, that makes no sense. Good, we found a wall, and it just put us back on this again. Okay, that works. We got it that way. Perfect. I just realized we might be able to just get the upside easier. See what this takes us to. No, okay. Well, I want to at least attempt this. Oh my goodness, what is the timing on that? It's very early from the looks of it. Okay, well, that worked out. Good thing we did that, because that's the only way we would have gotten that beach medallion otherwise. Alright, I'm gonna have to look at the corner of the track now, and I assume we just want to follow this for a bit now. I don't see a good time to do the next sign. Well, actually, no, wait. No. This one should be obvious. We can go, like, here probably. Okay, you know what? Let's just wait for the full chat for a bit. We might get a better chance at seeing where it's supposed to go. Go around here enough. I just realized we kind of started on this part, and it's just an infinite loop. Whoops. I don't know what I'm doing then. Run, actually. Maybe let's go from the start line of this track instead. Yeah, there the heck I am on this really wide track so far. It's been really tough for me. See, yeah, that's not even the correct start point. You start from here, not from the other side. Oh, perfect. We got it. Alright. Alright, well, from there should be an RP switch panel up ahead. In fact, there's two right here. We should just get those two. Oh, this is a different one. Okay. I like how they give us the old theme from Super Mario Kart in just this one challenge, which is cool. Not gonna lie, I'm liking the old Super Mario Kart theme here going on. I know they had a lot of references to this in other games, but this is really crazy. What a fun mission that was. Let's go back to the start of that, and we're gonna have to go to the free roam map to check that off now. Tough time trial talents, huh? Okay, we'll try this the second time. But we try it so we can go back to the start of it. Oh, wait, never mind. It was here. It just Fiverr saw it over. So it was on the track part, just not what I expected it to be. I'm starting to look at the right side, mini map more often, I'll say that much. We must use a feather somewhere. The question is where. Probably there. Yeah, okay. There was no way we were getting that after bonky once, so we're gonna have to try that again. Let's not do it this time. Whoa, all the way up there? Oh. Ah, frick. There's one of those pulls, too. Wow. Knowing where to go would be really helpful, you know, but other than having the goal icon on there, sometimes it's a little bit unclear as to where you're supposed to actually go. So we have to get all the items if we want to have enough feathers to make it seems. I just realized, because this is a feather challenge, we could probably get a feather from this challenge the second time around again, even after we've already finished it. And if we fail it on purpose, it'll let us probably keep the items that we have. That could be a good idea. It's a more consistent way of getting this part done. So yeah, jump over that gap. Kind of messed up that map though. So there's spots you don't want to trick, but there's spots where you have to trick multiple times. It's the thing we're gonna have to deal with, honestly. Easy. Third or fifth try there, probably. Easy enough. If we just go for here, we should be fine. Got a star as well. Get a rope. Ride the rope. It says. Wants us to follow these coins, Alright, simple enough. I got a lot of Mario circuits. Collectibles are really just all the different original characters from Super Mario Kart. Just shows you how long this series is gone for. Alright. Probably get a better look at this if we go underneath. Actually, wait, I just looked at it again, yeah, and we saw it. So, it looks like, honestly, just most of the time, just looking at the map from the overhead view on the mini-map is enough to often figure out where the heck some of these coins and peach medallions are. Because they show up on the map, which is very, very precise, actually. I did not expect them to show this much stuff before, but looks like they have. And it's been helping me out a ton. Obviously, I'll still want to use video guides for certain fins. Okay, well, we found that panel. Yeah, okay, we got all those done. So now just from the back here, we should be able to find the peach medallion is. I'm guessing it's probably on one of these side slots. Okay, maybe not as easy. Alright, let's look at it. Oh, no, wait, no. It's simply on top of... Oh, it's not what I wanted to do that. Oh, interesting way you do that. Oh, so there's two on start panels, but then we have to go to the other panel. There was one on the start of this one, and there's one on the start of the other panel. Yeah, see. Okay, we can just keep reloading this. Oh, nice. That's, I believe, my theme I use in... That is a remix of one of the themes that I'm using. If anybody remembers, my end screen normally actually uses that theme, which is, of course, from Yoshi's Island, the original. That's gonna be an interesting game whenever I get that made. I will say, if there's one thing I've been a little bit frustrated about, is why I'm just confused why... Yeah, the Nintendo developers not only have not released a 3D Yoshi game, but in general, I don't think they've really done much with like just standard Yoshi games. You know, when Yoshi had his own series and stuff. Well, ever since Yoshi's Crafted World, we haven't seen any more remixes of other titles for a while, which is kind of a big deal. Okay, this one's really tough. Might actually need a item to even attempt this. Yeah, you know what? Let's try with an item. That might help out a bit. I don't think we need a guy. We just need a item. Some item that'll help us out here. Now, if we go back here a bit and boost off here, we could probably just get it naturally. So much easier with the mushroom. Holy crap. That made all the difference in the world there. Okay, now back to this, where you have to mark off the actual free roam map itself. That's not on the right side. Okay. Okay. I'll have to remember that switch earlier. Okay, perfect. We got that. If we head backwards after this, because we saw a V-switch briefly. Yeah, here. Let's do this V-switch. Let's see. Yeah, okay, this is the correct one I was going for. Perfect. Why did it give us a feather? Let's get rid of that. It's not really useful in this part. Last I heard, this one isn't too bad. Just a little annoying having to avoid all these charging chucks here. Wow, okay, well that worked very well. Got that done. And yeah, I think we're not gonna really do much else here because, yep, it's that time again, boys and girls. It's time to end the episode time once again. Our progress definitely shot up quite a bit, though. We have 61 P-switches, 25 question mark bot panels, 31 Peach medallions so far. But still a long ways to go before we get this baby 100%ed. I wonder if there'll be an indication that we've even done it or not. Maybe they'll add something later, or at least add icons to the map. I don't know. Although, I will admit, looking at it now, I can see why they probably wouldn't want to add stuff to the map. This map is kind of hard to just look at normally. And I don't think you can scroll it in quite right just yet. So I assume having that many icons in the map might look really crazy by the end of the game. So maybe they purposely avoided it because of that. Wonder if anybody's wondered about that. Anyways, as you know, the time has come to end the episode once again. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. We'll just pick something from the Mario Super Circuit lineup. Like this. And there you go. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, comment, rate, subscribe for some more content. And I'll see you guys later. Until then, bye.